I know it's around a time when we have a lot of pollen around, so if that really doesn't work for you, of course, you can breathe out of your mouth if that feels better, but if you can breathe in and out through your nasal passages, it really helps to open up all of that head space. Opens up your throat. Beautiful. Now, if you feel the mood, you can gently sway your hips from side to side. And just know that I'll give you options to do all of these moves that I talk about as we go through class. They are all options. If you're lying there on your compression, whether it's your foam roller or your prickle balls, and you think, yep, no, I just want to lie here right now, I feel like that's enough, please do that. Do what feels right for your body today. Every day is different, right? If you're having any issues with your chin pointing up towards the ceiling, you could always take a little towel and just place it underneath your head just to realign and lengthen out the back of your neck. Now keep your hips, your legs still. Feel free to reset your feet anytime, and by that I mean pick up your feet and just put them back down on the floor. You can also adjust yourself on the foam roller, and then reach your hands directly up towards the ceiling and keep a little bend in your elbows. And start to make circles with your shoulders. Start small and just feel what's happening around your scapula, around your shoulder blades. And be aware that one side may feel very different to the other. My right side is clicking and clunking, and that's perfectly normal. It just depends what you've been up to this week, how your workouts have been going. Especially tend to feel more sore on our dominant side of our body as well, you know, whether you're left or right-handed. And be sure to take your circles the other way. And if you want to increase the range of motion, please do. And keep breathing with intention. Keep your tummy soft. Avoid trying to push your back down on the roller. Just let yourself be. You're just feeling your way through this warm-up, I guess we'd call it. You're just warming up here. Good, and then just rest your arms back down by your side. You can have your palms down, you could have your palms up, wherever you feel safest. Go ahead and lift one leg up. Doesn't matter which one. Keep it bent. Your foot will stay above the line of your knee. And if you've got your balance, you can hold on to the back of your thigh with your hand and pull your leg towards you. Now feel what happens with your back when you do that. Your back will lengthen out on the roller. Your chin will likely push closer towards your chest. Let that happen. Let go of your leg and lower that foot to the floor. Let's stay with the same leg for a while longer. Go ahead, lift that same leg back up again. Exhale, feel your abs help to stabilize you here. And then lengthen your leg. Doesn't have to go all the way to straight. Your leg may be a little bit lower than mine. Just do what feels right for you. And then very slowly, incorporate your abs now. Draw them in and slowly lower your leg all the way down towards the floor. All the way down. Take your time like you're going through water. And once your foot is down on the floor, just leave your leg hanging out there. And you can gently shake out that leg if it feels good. Your chest will likely lift up a little bit. And then use your hand, same arm as leg, and find that crease in your groin, right? It's your pectineus, right at the top of your thigh. As it meets your torso, there's that line there. and just kind of start low down on your groin towards your pubic bone and then pull up that crease up towards your hip bone. Add as much pressure as you see fit, as feels good for you. Now this is a great way to release if you have been spending a lot of time sitting, whether you're at a desk or in a car. And sometimes when we've slept at night, if we tuck up into a fetal position, that also creates congestion around the pelvis. So this is going to help just to open around that area. So make friends with your body. Pulling up towards that hip bone. Good, and then work your fingers around to the side of your glutes. You feel that dent there, kind of push in, that's your dancer's dent, right in the side of your bum. And just use your fingers, you can just give yourself a little massage around there, just to open up that hip area. Hold a lot of tension around the glutes, the low back, the pelvis, the sacrum, just loosening everything up here. Rest that hand down, flex your extended foot, feel the pull from your ankle all the way up your leg to your hip flexors, and then draw your heel back in. You're coming back to your starting position. Stay with that same leg. Exhale, incorporate your abs, lift your leg up, extend it again, and this time if you've got your balance, you can reach your opposite arm to leg up. Now again, you're back in the water and very slowly lower your leg down and your arm overhead. And if you're on a foam roller and it doesn't feel comfortable to lower your arm all the way to the floor, please just hover it. You're just getting a stretch here. Lower your foot all the way down, flex your foot. Take a deep breath in and reach long through your body, long through your middle finger of your extended hand. Feel that stretch all up across your frontal fascial lines. And then draw your arm down, pull your leg back in. Let's switch legs, my friends. So lift the other leg up. Hold on behind your thigh if you wish. And pull your leg towards you. Feel your back lengthen, let that happen, let it move how it wants to. And don't worry if you're swaying on the roller, that's perfectly normal. Just realigning and readjusting everything in your back. Let go of your leg and lower your foot down. Again, same leg, exhale, lift it up. Extend it to wherever feels nice for you. Engage your abs and slowly, through water, lower that leg down. Take your time, let it feel heavy, nice and slow. Once your foot reaches the floor, just let that leg hang out. You can give it a little shake. And then take same hand as extended leg and find that crease in your groin again. And start from the bottom, down near your bottom of your pubic bone and pull up that crease, up towards your hip bone. Gently but firmly pulling up. Remember to keep breathing. And then bring your hand to the side of your glutes. Find that little dent again. Yeah, so you're right in that area of your TFL, above your IT band. Just loosen that up there. Put your fingers in, give it a little rub, a massage. And then rest your hand down, flex your foot, and draw your heel back in. Last time with this leg, exhale, lift it up, extend it to straight. You can reach your opposite arm to leg up now, And then take your time, lower your leg away from you and your arm overhead. Nice and slow, use your abs, feel what's happening in your back. And once your foot is on the floor, flex it. Reach long through your middle finger. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe in. And exhale, draw everything back to where you started. Reset yourselves on your roller if you need to. And then open your feet out a bit wider. So if you're on a yoga mat, sort of to the width of your yoga mat, whatever feels right for you. I like to flex my feet here and slide my heels forward. But if you want to keep the soles of your feet down, you can. And again, just rest your arms by your side. They're there for your balance right now. And gently allow your knees to open outwards. Take care here. You're still warming up. Just feel what's happening around your pelvis and your hip socket. And then draw those knees back and overhead and draw them inwards towards each other. And just keep moving here at your own pace. So avoid forcing anything. Just allow your legs to open out and in to your comfort level and feel what's happening around your sacrum, around your back. You might start to feel some warmth around your sacrum here as well. And all of this is going to help to tell your low back that it's okay to let go. So if you're somebody who has a lot of tension there, this will help to release it. Really tuning into your parasympathetic nervous system when you do trigger point Pilates. So it helps you to just calm, restore, rejuvenate, get rid of that fight or flight tendency that we seem to have so much of these days. And if you'd like to, as you open your knees and you got your balance, you could open your arms to the side, hover them off the floor, and then as you draw your knees in and you exhale, you would cross your arms over your body and feel how your back kind of melts down into the roller. And then just keep moving at your own pace. And remember to switch the cross of your arms each time so that you stay nice and even, Stevens. Let's do a couple more breaths here, in and out. Good, and then just rest your hands down. Place your feet back on the floor, and you can have them just to a comfortable width again. Time to make friends with your tummy. So place your hands on your tummy and place one hand slightly above the other one, but you're right in that central line there, okay? And just breathe in, feel your tummy expand. And then as you exhale, add a bit of pressure with your hands and pull your hands outwards away from each other. Good. Now, bring your hands back over, and I like to switch hands. I like to keep, switching between breaths. Breathe in, let your tummy expand. And exhale, press down and pull outwards. How is your tummy feeling? If you've got any tension there, just keep moving with your breath, yes? Hopefully this will help to start relax that area. Avoid, unless you're moving your legs around and I tell you to engage your abs, try to keep your tummy nice and soft during class, yes? Just let it be. Good, and then do a couple more breaths. You guys are doing fantastic. Hopefully this feels nice. You want to make friends with your body. Be kind to your tummies. We spend so much time thinking we've got to suck everything in and look a certain way. And there's a multitude of beautiful organs in our bellies that deserve a lot of love and respect. So let's just be kind to ourselves. Good. Let's do an adrenal release. Okay, I'm gonna stay up here so you can eyeball me if you need to. Find your bottom rib cage with your fingers and come in close, right in the middle where your rib cage meets. You'll feel your sternum. Yeah, that middle part right there. And just press in gently. Just be gentle to start off with, and using your fingers, just gently massage and walk your fingers outwards, right underneath that bottom rib, outwards towards your waist. Don't be surprised if you feel some tender spots, okay? Just working your way out, and then work your way back in again. Come back in the sun so you can see Sharon. Okay, now find that middle part, your sternum again, and come away from it sideways, just a couple of inches. Right here, underneath, there are your adrenal glands. Okay, so use your fingers and dig in as deeply as feels comfortable for you. Press in and just breathe. Now just hold on to that compression. Push, push, push. What's going to happen here is you're adding compression here. It's going to help to release it when I tell you to let go, but keep pushing right now. Push, push, push. Breathe. Might feel a little tender, a bit sore. Good. Now let go quickly. Let it go. You might feel some kind of release right there. You might not feel anything, just depending on what's going on with your body, what's going on with you personally. Good. All right, my darling. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. So reach them up and long. You'll feel your chest open. And then draw your arms down towards your thighs. Add a big exhale here. Contract your abs now. Press your low back into the roller. You can push your feet towards the floor too. And again, breathe in. Reach up overhead. Open your chest. And exhale. Pull your arms through. It's almost like you're doing a teeny tiny crunch. You feel your abs ignite. Your seat muscles might kick in too. Again, breathe in, reach up and overhead, and exhale, pull your arms through. Rest your arms down, lift one leg up, exhale, ignite your abs, it's going to help you to balance, and just hold on behind that knee, same hand as the leg that's extended up. Just place your fingers right in that crease behind your knee. Keep it loose here. Now bend your knee deeply as much as you want to and push into that crease with your fingers behind your knee. Push, push, push. And then extend that leg and let go of that pressure. Again, bend your knee as deeply as you can and push into that crease. Nice and tight. And then let go as you extend your leg. One more time. Bend first, then push. And let go and extend. Good. So anybody's had any issues with knees, had any surgery, cogs, I know you've done all kinds of stuff, skiing. This is going to help to release all around that area. We're going to do some more on top later on as we go through class. Bend that knee a little bit, lower your foot down, and let's do the other leg. So exhale, lift the other leg, just keep it slightly bent. Hold on behind the crease of your knee with your fingers. Keep it loose. Bend your knee deeply and then push into that crease with your fingers. Ooh, this side feels more tender. It's so funny how your body differs from side to side. And then let it go as you extend your leg. Again, bend deeply, push. And let it go and lengthen. Again, bend, push in. And extend and let go. Good, rest your hand down, bend your knee, bring your foot down towards the floor. Walk your feet in a bit closer to you and to each other. Press your heels down. I like to flex my toes up and off the floor and spread them out as wide as I can. Push your heels down into the ground. Tilt your pelvis under. Krista and Sharon, this is like doing a bar method tuck, and you're pressing your low back into the roller. But if you wanted to, you could lift your hips up off of it. So you're getting a nice stretch. Feel that stretch from your knees, up your legs, towards your hip flexors, up your body. And then very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, round your back and lower it down smoothly onto the roller. And just let yourself melt down. Once you're down, relax your feet, relax your toes, relax your body. Let's do that 2 more times. So flex your toes, press your heels down, tilt your pelvis. You can stay there, or you could lift your hips up. And take note, for me, I notice that I'm able to lift up a little bit higher each time, and then lower down smoothly. Take your time, and then really when you're down, completely just melt. Just feel that heaviness. One more time, beauties. Flex your toes, press your heels down, tilt your pelvis. Let's go. Let's lift up if you want to. Let your chin tuck towards your chest. Your back is so nice and long now. And then slowly, slowly lower down. Just melt it. Relax, relax, relax. And then when you're ready, you can gently sway those knees from side to side again. If it feels good, if you don't want to and you want to hold it still, be my guest. It's all about you, okay? Do what feels nice. If you are swaying, take note and see, are you able to move more freely than you did at the beginning of class? Good, and then bring your hips to center. You're carefully coming off of that roller. And you can just place it to one side. Keep it close by. You're going to use it again a bit later on. And if you need a drink of water, please have one. I always get really thirsty during class because you're stimulating your lymphatic system. So, cheers. Have a drink. Yeah. Right? All right, my darlings. And now it's time to find your balls, ladies. Okay, and you'll lie down again just as you did with your foam roller, with your legs bent and your feet about hips width apart, and your balls are coming right into that juicy part of your bum, or they could come up a little bit higher at the back of your pelvis. Play with it, see what you like, okay? Student's choice today. And it all depends on what you've been up to this week with your workout regime, what you've been doing at work yourselves, as to where exactly you want to put those balls. If you spend a lot of time sitting down, you may want them a bit higher up behind your pelvis, that flatter part with less muscle. If you've been killing it in your workouts, you may want them lower down in that gorgeous juicy part of your bum. And again, just rest your arms, close your eyes, and you can just sway your hips from side to side if that feels good. I like to do little lateral figures of 8 with my hips. So you can do that too. It just is a really nice massage. But if you just want to sway gently from side to side, that works as well. Just personal choice. See how you're feeling. And maybe take your legs out a little bit wider. And again, sway side to side. See how that feels. How are your hips feeling? Do you have a bit more space around your sacrum now? How does your low back feel? If you went wider with your feet, bring them back so they are about hips width apart. And anytime you need to adjust your balls, please do so because they do move around a little bit. Now go ahead and lift one leg up. Exhale as you lift, feel your abs, and then let that leg stay bent with your foot above the line of your knee. Again, you could hold on behind your leg and pull it towards you. Feel your back. Hopefully, it's really lengthened already from being on the foam roller. And your chin will come to your chest more. This should feel nice and easy. And then let go of your leg and lower your foot down. Other leg. Exhale, lift. Hold on behind your thigh. Draw that leg towards you. Breathe. Relax into it. Avoid holding your back. I know you guys are all rock stars in the fitness world, so just really focus on letting go. You think, oh, I've got to hold my body in a certain way. Let it be loosey-goosey here. Let go of your leg and lower your foot. Let's go back to the first leg. Exhale, lift it up, and then cross it over your other thigh. And keep rocking over towards the side where you are crossing. Now I'm adjusting my ball to come out a little wider on my glutes because all of your body weight is coming into that one ball, okay? Wonderful release for your quadratus lumborum, your gluteus medius and maximus, your lumbar spine, and just gently rock back and forth if that feels good, or you can hold it still too, that is fine. Woo, feels good. Hope it feels good for you guys as well. Remember to come back to your breathing. Take the same arm as your top leg and extend it directly up above your head so it's nice and long. You'll feel a stretch all down your arm. Reach long through that middle finger, all down your arm, down through your shoulder, down the side of your body, maybe your hip. Let your head go where it wants to. Try not to think about it too much. My head is turned towards the way my legs are crossed. But if for some reason your head wants to look towards your extended arm, let that happen. Good, and then bring yourself back to center. Lower your arm down. Readjust your balls if you need to. Keep your legs crossed. And again, keep going over the way that you are crossing. This time, same arm as top leg, but take it out to a high diagonal, like in a high V position. Palm facing up towards the ceiling. This time, if you can, look towards your extended fingers and feel the stretch down the side of your neck. If you wanted to, you could bend that extended arm and rest your hand on your head to get a deeper stretch down the side of your neck. And you're breathing. And then carefully come back to center. Bring your head back to center. Relax your arm down. Uncross your legs. And lower that foot down. Feel free to reset your prickle balls if you need to. And let's do the other leg. Lift it up. And cross it over your other thigh. Keep going the way that you are crossing your legs. Maybe take that ball out wider. Gently massage. How does this side feel compared to side one? Take the same arm as your top leg and reach it straight overhead. Nice stretch all down the side of your body. Reach long through your middle finger. All of your fascia, like fascia from your middle finger all the way down through your body. It's all connected. So all these stretches help to Create more movement, hydration in the fascia. Make them happy again so you get rid of any of those sore and stiff areas. Good. Bring yourself back to center. Relax that arm down. And again, take your legs over to the side you're crossing. Take your same arm as top leg to the high diagonal, a high V position. Gaze up towards your fingers if you can. You have the option to bend that arm and rest your hand on your head, just for a deeper stretch down the side of your neck. Good, and then let go of your head, coming back to center. Bring your head to center, uncross your legs, and then lower that foot down. Go ahead and take the balls out. Just stay here on the floor and see how your back is feeling. Hopefully, you feel like you are just melting down into the ground. It should feel pretty heavy and loose. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling okay. Yes, awesome. That makes me happy. All right, my darlings, carefully roll over onto one side. Keep your balls handy. Okay, I'm gonna sit up and show you. You'll lie on one side, doesn't matter which side, whichever feels comfortable. Your ball is going to go in your armpit socket, but press it back towards the back of your body, away from your breast tissue. Yes? Now lie down, keep your knees bent. Extend that underneath arm. Turn your palm up towards the ceiling. If you needed a towel under your head, you could put one there, or just rest your head down on your upper arm. Keep your knees bent and a little bit forward of your body. Good, and then the second ball, if you'd like to, you can place it in between your mid-thighs. And we're gonna play with areas, so you can have it up a bit higher or a bit lower, see where feels right for you. And as you breathe, if you feel all right, and you can, gently rock forwards and back, yes? This next section is going to release all around your shoulders, the side of your body, your scapula, your oblique muscles, your lat muscles. Now, if you'd like to, you can just lift that top leg up slightly, and you're just straightening the leg out a little bit and rebending it, so you're getting a massage in your inner thighs, if that feels good. Feel free to squeeze onto the ball a little bit as you breathe, and then release it. Do what feels nice for you. Just move carefully and slowly and smoothly, and it doesn't have to be huge. Just feel what's happening with your body. All right, keep that ball between your mid-thighs. You guys stay there. I'm just going to show you. Your ball is going to come lower to the side of your lat muscle. And this time you'll need to place your head in your hand. Okay, so you're up a little bit higher here. I'm going to switch the ball to come lower on my thighs. Good, and again, you're slightly rocking forwards and back. Ooh, this feels good. Moving with your breath, and again, you can work that ball between your mid-thighs if you wish. Give a little squeeze to it. Also, just releasing on the inner thighs really helps to relax everything around the knees as well. Any tightness there. Beautiful. You guys stay there. Keep the ball between your mid-thighs. This ball is going to come lower to the side of your waist. Now, if anybody has kidney sensitivity, this may be uncomfortable. You may want to put it back by your lat muscle. But if you're all right, put it down in your waist, below your rib cage. You can have your head in your hand to start off with if you wish, or you could go ahead and lie down heavy. Have your palm facing up towards the sky. And again, just gently rocking backwards and forwards. All right, my lovelies, take the ball out that's between your mid-thighs and just roll onto your back. Take that other ball out that's around your waist. Keep your knees bent. The arm that was extended long underneath you, reach it up towards the ceiling. Keep your elbow bent and just do some circles with your shoulder. Yeah, hopefully it feels nice and loose now. Good. Extend that arm up, and let's just give your wrists and your hands some love. So find that crease right on the top of your forearm now, that crease where your forearm meets your hand. You can use your thumbs here, just rub a little bit. I know everybody's doing a lot of planks, a lot of push-ups, and we forget to give our hands and our wrists some love. So just give a little rub here, a little massage, and then flip over so you're on the underside of your forearm, right at the base of the palm of your hand, and take your thumb and kind of push up right onto that nice little paddy part of the palm of your hand. And then work your way up to that thick pad that's under your thumb. Just pressing and pushing up. Good, and then up your palm towards your fingers. Excellent, and then just circle your wrists out each way. Maybe give them a little shake. And rest that arm down. Just take a moment and compare sides. The side that we haven't worked yet feels shorter to me. Maybe it does to you. So let's fix it. So just flip on it. You can either turn over or you can just flip sides with me. Put the ball back between your mid-thighs, and we're starting with the ball in the arm socket. Take it back towards the back of your body. Extend that arm. Oh, this side is sore for me. Oopsie. Have your palm facing up and breathe. Heavens. Just gently rocking. And you can add the leg as well. Or you could just hold the leg still, and as you breathe in, squeeze that ball. Exhale, release. Play with it. See what feels nice. Good, and then bring that ball lower onto your lat muscle and place your head in your hand. And again, breathing. You might want to move the ball lower or higher, whatever feels good, wherever you need it. And then take that ball down lower still, right into that little bend at your waist. And you have the option to extend your arm out again with your palm facing up, or you can keep your head in your hand, whichever feels better for you. Don't be surprised if you feel numbness and tingling in your extended fingers. That always happens to me. You're just kind of releasing any nerval tension. All right, and then take that ball out from between your mid-thighs. Roll onto your backs. Keep your knees bent. Reach that extended arm straight up. And do some circles with your shoulders. Hopefully it's feeling nice and easy breezy. And let's give this wrist some love. So start on the top of your forearm. Use your thumbs. Little massage. And then flip over. Right in that crease of your wrist. Just pressing and pushing up and up the little pads on the palms of your hands and your thumb, working up towards your fingers. Forget about our hands and our feet, don't we? A lot. We do so much with them. Circle your wrists out each way. Give them a little shake. Beautiful. All right, my darlings, just come on up, have a slurp of water if you need it. And for the next section, you're gonna lie on your tummies and you still need the balls. So it's your choice, okay? The main focus is, I'm going to focus on this inner thigh muscle, which will help to release that as well as around your knee. Lots of focusing on releasing the knees today, okay? So you'll lie on your tummies. One leg will be extended out to straight, and the other leg, you can bend it as much as you want to so that your knee is pointing out to the side. Now, you could put one ball in your quad of the leg that's extended, if you wish. You don't have to. The most important ball that you're focusing on is the one underneath your inner thigh, of the leg that's bent. But play with it, see what you'd like to do. And just overlap your forearms, rest your head down, and just breathe and settle in here. And just feel free to adjust that ball. So maybe you've got it in an area and you think, I don't really feel anything there. So maybe you want to take it down a little bit lower, you want to take it up a bit higher towards your knee, which I do. That feels good. And just breathe. Now you can hold it steady. If you wanted to carefully sway your hips slightly from side to side, be my guest. Those of you that have put a ball underneath your other quad, this feels pretty scrumptious as well. For any tension in your low back, take the ball out that's underneath the front of your quad and maybe lower your turned out knee down away from your hip more. Bring your hips to center and just rest your forearms sort of like the goalposts underneath you. Take a deep breath in and just lift up slightly. It's a baby cobra. It doesn't have to be huge. It's not about how far you can go. And then exhale, lower down. Again, breathe in. Press, lift up slightly. Or a lot if that suits you. Do what feels right. And then lower down. Again, breathe in. Lift up. And exhale, lower down. Good. You're just going to carefully change legs. All right, so turn out the other leg. Put the ball underneath your mid-thigh, the inner thigh, and the other ball in your quad if you wanted it there. And just rest your hands down to start off with. Settle in, find where you need that compression the most on that turned out leg. And if you wanted to sway a little bit, be my guest. Bring your hips to center. Make those goalposts with your arms. Breathe in. Lift up a little bit. And exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Just take the balls out. You're on your tummies, push back into a child's pose. Your choice whether your legs are apart or together or somewhere in between. Reach your arms long. Just really relax down. Breathe out of your back. And then slowly come on up to a seated position. And keep your balls close by, my darlings. Everybody doing okay? Yes? Fabulous. So extend your legs out. We're going to focus on one leg first and then the other. Have a ball handy. The leg that you're not working on, do with it what you will. It can be straight, it can be bent. Just let it hang out. All right? Let's work around the knees more. So find around your patella, around your knee bone, and just kind of take your fingers, your thumbs, and work around your knee. Never actually on the bone, just around that circular bony bit, okay? And see if you've got any tender spots. Okay. If you've been doing a lot of walking, doing a lot of workouts, Sharon, lots of bending of the knees. Yep, sometimes we really push ourselves when we're doing leg exercises, and then our poor old knees get it in the neck. So this is going to be a nice way just to give some release there, give it some love. And then you can take your ball, and again, never actually on the knee bone, but around it. Just kind of massage, just where you were with your fingers, all the way around. Give it some love. Press in as much or as little as you want to. Doing like little circles. Feels really nice above the knee, right in those lower quads. Just kind of releases there. Good, and then take that ball and place it, your choice. It could go right underneath the knee in the crease there, or a little bit higher at where your hamstring kind of starts, okay? And extend that foot out. I just got my hands down here and gently rock side to side. Now play with your foot. Point it, flex it, do what feels right for you. And then kind of rotate your leg as well, in and out. And then sit up, keep that ball there, opposite arm to extended leg. Reach up and extend forward. Again, it's not about how far you can go, just feel what's happening in your low back and around that hamstring area, around your knees. And again, sweep that arm around, breathe in, and exhale, fall forwards. One more time, breathe in, reach up. Lift up tall and fall forward. So this time, hold it there. If you wanted to go deeper into that stretch, go for it. If you want to hold on to your foot, you can. Beautiful. And then come on up. Just extend your legs out. Feel the difference. Does the leg that you just worked feel a lot looser than the other one? Yes, Krista, yes. Let's fix that, shall we? All right, so let this guy just hang out, the one that you just worked, and then feel around your patella. Yep, little massage all the way around. If you find any sore spots, give them some love. Focus on them. Ooh, there's mine. And then take your ball, roll it, rub it. Avoid the bone, you're just working all the way around. Great, and then pop that ball behind the knee or a little bit higher. And you're rocking and rolling. And play with your foot. Point it, flex it. Definitely changes it up. Rotate that leg in and out and in and out. Good, and then sit up tall. Opposite arm to extended leg. When you lift up, breathe in. And exhale. Reach over that leg. Again, breathe in, reach up. And exhale. One more time, breathe in, reach up. And exhale, you could hold it there. Maybe stretch deeper if that feels yummy for you. Gorgeous. Let it go. All right, my darlings, keep your balls. You're gonna need your foam roller again. Lie down on your back, and your foam roller is gonna act like a cushion underneath your knees just to give your low back some reprieve, okay? So you can have it under your knees. If you prefer to have a cushion there, that works too. You know, there's no rules. Lie down on your back, okay? I'm gonna sit up and show you. Your balls are going to go wide shoulder. Yeah, nice and wide. It's a bit of a maneuver once you're lying down, but pop them nice and wide on the back of your shoulders. If they feel uncomfortable, it might mean that you're right on your scapula, on your shoulder blades. So pull them down a little bit. It will feel better. Good. Now, if you haven't done this before, it does feel a bit weird at first. Your chest is up. Let your arms just kind of rest out to the side. All right, using one arm, lift your arm straight up towards the ceiling, but then bend it, make a fist with your hand, and start to make circles with your elbow, like you have a crayon on it. And feel free to make any pattern with your elbow that you want to. You are working that prickle ball. Yeah, you're really digging in around your shoulder blades just to release there. Fabulous way to let go after hunching over a computer for hours on end, whether you're sitting in the car and driving all over the place. This is just gonna feel delicious, or your money back. So really work it. I like to lift my arm up overhead and pull my elbow down towards my waist. Just feel what's happening in your back. Then reach your arm up long and long through your fingertips, and think about those lovely Balinese dancers. Yeah, those lovely, long, elegant fingers. Keep your arm more straight and do little lateral figures of 8 with your hand. Nice and long through your fingertips. And you can make those movements bigger. Breathe. Really sink down onto that compression underneath your shoulder. Good, then rest that arm down. Pull the ball up on that side so it's underneath your upper trap. So it's coming in up higher and up closer to your spine, up in that cervical spine area. Other arm, lift it up, bend it, make a fist with your hand, and let's work out this shoulder. Okay, so do your circles, do any pattern that feels good for you. Yep, really work into that compression. You bring your arm overhead and pull your elbow down towards your waist. As much or as little as you need. Just depends on how you're feeling. Good, then extend that arm long, beautifully long and elegant through your fingers and those lateral figures of 8. Yeah, nice and graceful. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Make them bigger if you want to. And then rest that arm down, pull that ball up closer so it's also in your upper tracts. Good. Your chin will lift up a little bit here, that's okay. Just breathe. This is one of my favorites, this particular spot. If you hold a lot of tension in your neck and shoulders like me, this is gonna feel so yummy. You can hold it still, or if you wish, reach your arms up and overhead, stretch through your chest, and then exhale, pull your arms down towards your thighs. Pull your abs in a little bit here, feel your low back sink down. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Breathe in, reach up and overhead. Expand your chest and exhale. Good, now lift the balls up higher. Stay where you are, I'm just showing you. Right in the back of your neck. It's called the axis. Now if you're a little slippy there, I'm sweaty because it's hot here. So if you need a towel just to hold the balls together, go ahead and do that. If you've got these yellow prickle balls that I do, one will work as well if the balls keep slipping away because they're nice and soft. Right now the alignment of your head is going to change a bit, so your chin will point up towards the ceiling. Breathe. This is a great one to release text neck, so we've been staring down our phones. This will alleviate all that poor tension your neck has had from carrying around your heavy head looking down at a screen. And then if it feels nice for you, you can very gently, just a couple of centimeters, a couple of inches, side to side, turning your head. If that feels good, if not, just hold it still. You might need to pull, I'm saying this for myself as well, you may need to pull your shoulders down away from your head a bit more. Release that tension so you can really lengthen out your neck. And then turn your head to one side. Doesn't really matter which side. Take one of your hands and just feel along the side of your neck. I'm going to sit up and show you in case you need a visual here. So take your head to one side. You are looking for your scaling. So down the side of your neck, it's that strong muscle that kind of sticks out the side of your neck. Yeah? You can feel it with your fingers and your thumb. Find that muscle there. Yeah? And then using your fingers, just kind of add some pressure from the top and pull down along that ridge. Yep, along that muscle. When we get uptight or anxious, we tend to clench our jaws, hold everything very tight in the neck. I was reading an article the other day that says that since the pandemic happened, a lot of people are grinding their teeth in their sleep. Yeah, it's just stress and anxiety and worry. So sometimes in the morning you wake up and you're like, God, my neck is killing me. Well, this is going to be a really nice way to release that. It's amazing when you press down on these how many tender spots you have. So feel free to give it lots of love, just rubbing down. Ooh. Good, and then just let go, carefully bring your head back to center. Gently turn your head the other way, and let's give some love to the other side. So find that scalene, find that muscle. Good, and just start to press firmly and rub down. One side is usually a lot more tender than the other. Keep breathing, my friends. Excellent, and then just let go, bring your head back to center. Take those balls away, just stay lying down, and if you need to just gently rock your head from side to side, just feel how everything is around your neck, around your upper back and shoulders. Hopefully everything feels looser, better than it did in the beginning of class. And then when you're ready, just carefully roll over onto one side. We're going to work our way to sitting. Take your time, there's no rush. And before we finish, take one of your prickle balls and sit. Now your one ball is going to go underneath your perineum, okay? So that is right between your vagina and your bottom. Okay, there's that big thick muscle there. You're going to sit on it, and it will feel uncomfortable to start off with, unless you're used to riding a bicycle, which I am not. Okay, so sit up tall. You can use your hands just to kind of support you. Pull up through your midsection, and just close your eyes and breathe. Okay. What this does is it creates pressure there, and when you eventually come off this ball, you're going to feel this amazing lift and space up through your pelvis. It's going to just release everything. Deep breaths. One more deep breath. And go ahead and take that ball away and just feel everything kind of whoop, lift up, complete with sound effects. Amazing. All right, beauties, just come and sit comfortably. You can cross your legs, you can sit on a chair, you do whatever you want to. All right, have one of your balls handy, find your collarbone on one side, and then underneath it, feel there's a muscle there. You can give it a little rub first. If you've got any tender spots, and then you can take your ball and just tap. Not on the bone, underneath. Right, so tapping just helps to create that energy, get that flow going again, just to give you a bit more oomph to get through the rest of the day after being totally chill and zen. And then find your upper traps, take your ball there, give it a tap up the side of your neck, top of your shoulder. Good, and then the other side, find the collarbone underneath, give it a little rub. You got any sore spots? And then tap it. Just let your head do what it wants to do. It'll naturally fall the way it wants to go. Let that happen. And then upper traps, side of your neck. Good. And you can put that ball down. Fingers, just kind of tap around your face. Tap, tap, tap. Forehead, temple, down the side of your jaw, maybe under your chin. Good. Tap on top of your head. You want to pull your hair, you can do that too. Yeah, just get that energy flowing again. Good, and then deep breath in, reach your arms up. And exhale. Do it again, deep breath in. And exhale. Did it, friends! Hang on, let me turn